Alright, so I made this video to show you guys how to farm people, mainly through the Alliance Duel menu. So you get a free teleport every time that you click through the Duel menu. So you're going to want to click Versus, and then go over to the Enemy Buster tab and click Teleport. That's a free teleport. Every time that you go back to base, you'll get 5 minutes cooldown and you can click it again. So you're going to notice that when you're in the enemy server through the Duel menu, you can't place your tower like you normally would. So you're going to have to do this a different way. So we're going to go back to base and figure out exactly where we are on the map. That way when we go through the Alliance Duel menu, we know which way to scroll in order to get to the direction that we're looking for. So we're going to be looking around server 100 here. We need to locate their hive. So we're going to look for a building with their name on it. That's probably the easiest way. And so it looks like we found it here. Now we just need to locate the hive. And that appears to be the hive. So now we know where it is on the map. So now that we've done that, we can look around the map here and find a place to farm. So you're going to go back in through the search here and go to server 100. And there's sort of a process to it. You're going to want to click the buildings and check the alliances and see who's in it. If there's someone that's just a bit too strong, you might want to stay away, or you might need help. You're able to go in and just scout people and then go back later for free. But what you're going to do is obviously find an alliance that's reasonably sized that you can farm. And then, like, this one looks pretty good here. That doesn't look too bad. So we're going to click the little dots there, check the members. We can see that there's not really too strong of players in the top, at least, active ones. So looking at where it is on the map, we should be able to scroll over fairly easy. So if we go back in through the dual menu, click the enemy buster, click teleport, then we scroll all the way left and diagonally, maybe even a little bit, we should pretty much get there. So we're going to go down a little bit. They're right along the edge, so this one's an easy one to find. So we found them. So you're going to want to just place your tower down. It doesn't really matter where, we're just going to scout. And if there's anything we can't farm, then we're going to come back later and get it. But first we're going to scout everything. That's the goal, is scout everything. Sometimes you miss a couple, but just try and get everything scouted in one list. That's the easy way to deal with it. Once you've sort of scouted everything, you're going to want to go through the list. Usually it's better to start at the bottom of the list because those are the ones that you've scouted closest to you. It all depends on how you scout and also what is there. So if there's a big hit, then you're going to want to get that one probably first before you get someone on your tail and trying to get you out. So right now we're just going down the list. We're looking for a big fish that we can farm. I didn't really have high hopes for this one. I was just sort of using it as an example. So now I've done a little bit of off-camera farming and I'm sort of done with this spot. So I'm going to look around for a new spot. I can either go back through the Alliance Duel menu and get another free one, or I can just use an advanced teleport, which I'm going to do here. So I just got to look at the buildings and figure out who's in the Alliance and figure out the best one to farm. So I found this Alliance. It looks a little bit big. I don't really want to lose that many troops right now. It's sort of near the beginning of the event, so I don't really want to cause a big disturbance. So I'm thinking maybe not this one. So we're going to go back here and just look around again. And I'm thinking our old friends. We've farmed these people so many times. And I think we're going to do it again. Just to double check, make sure there hasn't been someone big that joined. And so we're going to just find a spot and start scouting. So here I've realized that this player is on the other side of the map. So I'm going to go to the bottom of the list. And then I'll get them later. So we're back at base here. We finished up defending against some intruders. I decided not to put that in the video because I didn't want to confuse you guys, but we did have a lot of fun and we were successful. So we're going to go back to server 100 and find someone else to farm. I'm thinking this top corner might be easy to locate through the dual menu. There's a few alliances over here. One of them is fairly strong. But this alliance here doesn't seem too bad. So I think we're gonna go here. Just looking for a good spot to put my tower. So we're gonna go back through the Alliance dual menu, the enemy buster teleport tab, and scroll all the way over to the top right corner. go all the way over here. This one's pretty easy to locate because it's just sort of down from the corner a little bit. As I'm scrolling, I noticed the towers up here are pretty strong. I've attacked here before and got beat out pretty quickly. So again, we're just going to plop it down here. That's a free teleport. And just start scouting.